started.
It's the hardest course for sure. It does things that aren't expected. This is the Aegean 600. You don't give up until the end. It's remarkable. You can use your previous experience, but it doesn't always apply.
It's such an experience that we wanted just to come back and have another go at it.
I think it's not will be easy. It's very interesting road because many change of course, many different wind conditions, wave conditions.
In the heart of the Aegean, where myth meets the sea, sailors from across the globe gathered once again for the ultimate test, the Aegean 600. A race that blends ancient history with modern endurance, set against one of the most breathtaking backdrops in the sailing world.
Aegean 600 has a really good course. We are rounding some really beautiful islands, and we believe that the scenery will be amazing. And Santorini, Kos, Rhodos, we will be racing really close to those islands.
But the beauty of the Aegean comes with its demands. For offshore sailors, safety is as vital as speed because every mile of this race can change in an instant. This is why full offshore personal survival training was organised.
For long offshore races like Aegean 600, it's very important for all crews to be familiarized with safety rules, with safety equipment. They are sailing in difficult conditions and in open sea. They're sailing the boat to the edges. So safety is above all other issues and above all other considerations.
With Rolex as the official timepiece of the Aegean 600, the company's presence further elevated the event. The Greek branch hosted a beautiful seaside dinner with esteemed guests to celebrate this prestigious collaboration. This year, 59 teams from 18 nations set out on the 600-mile odyssey. Among them, the all-female crews were a powerful reminder that the sea knows no gender.
The Aegean, I think, it's very nice because of the sun, the wind, the island, the landscape. So I think it's a very beautiful race with a mix of history, sport, weather. It's very nice.
As always, the opening ceremony at Olympic Marine set the stage for an evening of entertainment that epitomised Greece's world-class hospitality. One of the elements that makes this race truly unique is its start beneath the ancient Temple of Poseidon, a must-experience moment for sailors. The diversity of the fleet added to the spectacle, with state-of-the-art yachts like Dagu 5, one of the most modern designs, lining up alongside classics such as Encounter.
We are here for the adventure, for the challenge, and everybody is competitive. You know, we sail the boat hard. We sail the boat as hard as we can, and we'll see where we finish. You know.
Morning of the start of the Aegean 600. The Searcher crew are ready to go. We've travelled a long way to get here. We're an Irish crew of family and friends, and we're really excited about the next 4 days.
From the moment the fleet leaves Cape Sunion, crews know that they're in for a challenge with unpredictable winds, shifting seas, and a course that never lets them rest.
Apart from the honor, is a place that really gives you the goosebumps. Last year it was a very, very strong starting line. And then, of course, after all this magnificent course that you go around Milos, Santorini, Kassos, Karpathos, Rhodos, Kos, Samos, Ikaria, Mykonos, Zia, all this beautiful course. Then you end up again to the Temple of Poseidon. Again, it's like a retreat, let's say. And the feelings are really, really, really unique.
It's a very scenic route, starting from the Cape Sunion and then going around Milos and we're in the calderas of Santorini, which for us is in the late hours of the night or during the night. So with all the lights around, and then straight to Kassos, where we have the wind that builds up and builds up and builds up, and you have going the lee of the islands where you have the gusts, you have the katabatic gusts, and then you reach Rhodos and you are parked for some hours, and then you have to go zigzagging up to reach finally the Mykonos Delos Strait, which is another very scenic point and very, very challenging navigation. But all along it's quite challenging navigation.
Although the conditions were lighter than in previous years and course records were out of reach, interest in how the race would unfold remains strong. As the fleet pushed deeper into the course, the scenery inspired as much as it tested. From Santorini's cliffs to the long reach past Rhodes, every sailor found their own reason to keep pushing forward.
Pretty cool to be sailing through a volcano. Very cool.
Here we are, arriving in Santorini.
Amazing weather and very light winds. Arriving to Santorini, which is like the ultimate destination for any racer cruiser who wants to enjoy the beauty of Greece, but at the same time appreciate the the challenges of the Temi, of the Aegean Sea, the currents, the difficulties of approaching this such a mythic island.
Well, it's the second sunset of Allegra's Odyssey version 2 through the Aegean Islands. We've got a beautiful moon rising up behind us there. And as you can see, plenty of boats behind us and actually plenty of boats just forward of us, just here. It's been, this pace we're doing now, this is pretty much how the day's played out. Chucking in a Santorini twist in the middle. So that was, Santorini's always a little bit more stressful than how they advertise it. So for us going in, there was a bit of a parking lot and lots of little accelerations. We came out quite all right, surrounded by these guys. A few people have got away on the way down to Kassos down there. We're hoping for a little bit of breeze at the end of this leg. Overall, the sailing's pretty pleasant, but we like it a bit faster. So might be a bit of speed on the corner. We hope so, but meanwhile, we're just rolling straight down the rum line to Kassos. And we're fully parked up behind Rhodos. I say parked up because we've been doing 25, 27 knots all the way across that gap from Kassos back there. This is the Aegean 600. They'll catch us, we'll catch them. It swings and roundabouts. We're about to have I think quite a calm lunch there in the back of Rhodos, but the show continues.
No, nobody's tired. We are full of energy prepared for someone sailing today. A lot of emotions on the boat, but I think good food, good energy, amazing people. So we will finish in good spirit.
After days at sea, through calms and gales, the finish at Cape Sunion is more than just a line across the water. The breeze gave George Prokopiou's Volvo 70 Aeolus from Greece exactly what they needed to pass DAG A5 and cross the finish first, followed by Adrian Keller's 86-foot catamaran Allegra from Switzerland.
Well done, guys. Well done.
It was an excellent regatta with fantastic scenery, passing all our beautiful islands. The weather was a big surprise to have 5 days calm in Aegean, but the last 18 hours compensated us because we had winds up to 50 knots. And that is where the whole game was developed.
We finish this race every time and say never again, and this is my third time because it's a tough race. It's a monster of a race, and it's a challenge, and that's the thing that brings you back. And you know it's going to be a love-hate battle, and there's going to be plenty of love and plenty of hate out there because it's a tough course and things don't always go your way. No matter how you tell the crew in the briefing beforehand, this is going to be a roller coaster.
Well, we're very happy. We're very happy. Our competition was really the fastest boats. That's what we thought is our competition. And well, we stood all the way up there, and then we again got slowed down. And as soon as it's light, the boat is 30 tons. So imagine that compared to what the Volvo Ocean is. So in light wind, we don't have a chance.
That's why we race also, because to manage this tricky situation are the basic of every sailor. And this race, like most of the race, have this kind of situation.
The sunsets and the moonrise and the sun set, in the morning, the sunrise in the morning, the whole sky is orange. It's just, it's probably one of the most beautiful courses I've ever sailed, hands down. But it's the most memorable course that I've ever sailed.
The late persistent Meltemi also helped the slower boats defeat the leaders on corrected time. In IRC and ORC scoring, K. Johannes's Swan 441 Best Buddies emerged triumphant.
I truly hope you enjoyed the unique scenery of the Aegean.
It was an experience that we'll never forget.
At the closing ceremony, the trophies shone, but what was brightest were the smiles of the sailors who knew that they'd conquered one of the most demanding 600-mile races in the world.
It was extremely demanding. It was almost like walking in a minefield because you have 20 knots of wind and then you drop in a wind hole and then you start again with 25 knots. It is challenging course and we love it.
was really difficult.
It was a challenge.
It was a challenge.
It was fantastic. And we're very, very glad to be here because everybody's so friendly. It's a fantastic organization. So we love it here.
Βεβαίως ο άνεμος δεν βοήθησε πολύ για να γίνει μια σύντομη διαδρομή, όμως είχε πάρα πολύ ενδιαφέρον, διότι τις πρώτες μέρες είχαμε σχετικά ήπιο άνεμο, τις επόμενες μέρες είχαμε δυνατό άνεμο, έτσι λοιπόν τα πληρώματα δεν έπληξαν καθόλου, όλοι τους ευτυχισμένοι μας δήλωσαν ότι είναι πάρα πολύ ευχαριστημένοι τόσο από τη διαδρομή μέσα από τα νησιά, που είναι ένα θαύμα πραγματι, είναι ένας εξαιρετικός θαλάσσιος τύπος, όσο και από τις εναλλαγές του ανέμου.